The state of Florida still calling witnesses in Putnam County today in the trial of Mark Wilson Jr. He's accused of brutally murdering his girlfriend's young nephews in 2020. In court today, the suspect's mother testified that her son confessed the murders to her, and Wilson revealed he was high on meth the morning of the murders in a recorded interview. Ann is joining us now after covering this trial today. Ann?
Kent, the suspect gave conflicting answers in that interview we saw in court here today about the motivation behind the killings, but he did say several times that he thought his girlfriend at the time wanted him to do it. He also said he'd been awake for 3 days leading up to the murders, and he didn't remember much about them.
A mother's anguish on the stand today as she described her son's confession. Chrissy Adkins said the morning after the murders of Tayton and Robert Baker, she told her son to cooperate with the investigation at the urging of his girlfriend.
He says, "Mom, I can't do that." And I said, "Why, Mark? Did you hurt those babies?" Mark's left arm went straight down. His head went sideways, and in a voice that was not his own, he says, "Yes, Mom, I did it."
She testified she went to the Putnam County Sheriff's Office and agreed to work with them to secretly record a conversation between her and her son.
It was the right thing to do for Tate and Robert and for Mark.
When the recording was played in court today, it was hard to understand what Wilson said, but his mother is heard pleading with him for answers.
I need an answer. I need to know why. Why did this happen? You are my child. You are my son. What can you tell me?
Here's her testimony about that conversation.
He just said he thought he was supposed to do it.
Did he tell you why?
He told me there was something in his head.
Did he tell you about a plan between him and Cindy?
Cindy was his girlfriend, the boy's aunt.
He was supposed to do the two boys, and Cindy was supposed to do Sarah and the little boy.
In an interview with investigators, Wilson gave conflicting and confusing answers, also saying he wasn't angry or upset during the murders.
Was it really hard? That's really hard. I watched you date so many times and then got us through. I wasn't really conscious.
He said he loved the boys, but he suspected they were abusing his daughter or having relations with his girlfriend. An investigator testified today there is no evidence that any of that was happening. Wilson also said he thought his girlfriend wanted him to kill the boys.
She was making me feel like it was something that I had to do. But I forgot saying.
And his girlfriend at the time, the boy's aunt, has not been charged. The trial will resume here tomorrow morning at 8:30. Live in Putnam County and Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.